Yo, what's going on, everyone? Here I am trying to start a little build series on this 2017 CBR600RR. I picked up this bike off of one of my friends. He wrecked it and just didn't want to have to deal with it. So it was gifted to me with the condition of him being able to ride it once I rebuild it. My plan is to turn it into a full track bike. I'm trying to decide if I want to go the route of having like a really nice track bike or like an affordable, cheap track bike that I can let my friends ride. I already own a 2008, I believe, R6, track ready, race ready, everything, you know, top of the line, everything on that. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with this. If you guys would like to see like a really budget track bike, let me know and I'll be happy to do that. If you want to see like a top-notch, super sick build, let me know. I can also do that. Let's go over the bike and see what all it needs, see its current status, and go from there. Well, a little quick backstory on this bike. Like I said, I got it from one of my friends. He wrecked it. From what I understand, he was cruising down the highway, looked back for a split second. When he looked back ahead, cars in front of him had slammed on their brakes. He rear-ended the car, flew through the back window, and then the bike sat at one of his friend's house for a few months. Like I said, they don't want to deal with it anymore, so ended up giving it to me. He knows I enjoy rebuilding bikes, so now I kind of want to do a little build series on it and bring you guys along for the build. So let's go over the bike real quick. So here it is. It's current status. No fairings, no nothing. Dented tank, destroyed front end. Needs new forks. Needs new front stay. Needs new fairings. New rear sets. New tank. Well, if I do a nice build, I'll do a whole new tank. If I do like a budget-friendly track bike, I'll probably just throw a tank cover on it, just so I can, just hide the dent. But I don't know, because it kind of seems like this is pretty messed up. The bike does turn over. I believe it needs a new fuel pump because it's not priming currently. When I turn it over and everything turns on, it's just not priming, so it's currently not running. But the plan is to, like I said, get it all fixed up, all done, looking good, nicely, and rebuild everything. Like I said, the only difference between my two options is if we're gonna do nice parts or a budget, very budget-friendly bike. Like I said, you guys can help me pick. You guys can help me decide what we want to do. I'm gonna film every step of the way. So tell me in the comments what you want to do, subscribe, and I will, once I decide if I want to do budget-friendly build or nice build, I will start ordering parts and we'll get this going. I'll probably film another video here in the next few days doing a breakdown, or not breakdown, but just trying to figure out if it is a pump that's out or if maybe there's just something going on with the wiring. Let me go grab the keys and try, turn it over and see what you guys think. All right, we got the keys. Let's see. Come on, go in the hole. There we go. Need to plug the battery back in real quick. No! You guys just watch that happen. Rip. The bolt is somewhere down there, so let's try to dig it out. Well, the bolt is gone. I can't get it out. The battery's plugged in. Let's see if we can turn it over. Turns over, or everything came on. Where is my starter? Starter is the frick? Where's my starter? Am I blind? Or... oh, here it is. Come on. Okay. Got it. Sounds kind of interesting. The light turns over though. But, you know, usually when you start a bike, you can hear the fuel pump priming. This case, it's not happening, so that's what I'm thinking, the fuel pump's out. The bike did sit for a handful of months, so we're gonna order a new pump. I'll get that order here in the next few days. So for the next video, we can diagnose that, take this apart, and see if it is a pump before I start throwing a whole bunch of money at it. So yeah, you can see my little daily driver, 2016 Tuono V4. And if the shop is a mess, it's because this is my little motorcycle shop, or I guess part of it. And that's my welding shop. But I am trying to turn my office into an actual motorcycle shop. So right now back here I offer motorcycle tire changes, and you know, I do the balancing as well. But back over here we have my office, or I guess used to be my office. And we are trying to turn it into a little shop. So we're gonna be getting rid of this, getting rid of this, getting rid of the wall. Gonna take the wall down, cut it all out, you know, get some either epoxy flooring or like race tiles or whatever they call it, and turn this into a nice little motorcycle shop. So we can work on all of our projects. And I'll show you guys my garage one of these days. I have a few other bikes over there that we'll work on eventually. But all right, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, and just follow along. We'll have another video uploaded here in the next few days doing that pump and stuff, and we'll go from there and keep the show rolling. Again, thank you for watching. Subscribe later.